Very good. The Department of the Treasury is sanctioning former Saudi Deputy Head of General Intelligence, Ahmed al-Asiri, for his direct role in the Istanbul operation that murdered Mr. Khashoggi. We're also designating the Saudi Rapid Intervention Force as an entity under the Global Magnitsky Act for its participation in this murder. We have taken action pursuant to what we're calling the Khashoggi ban to impose visa restrictions on 76 Saudi individuals believed to have been engaged in threatening dissidents overseas, including but not limited to the Khashoggi killing. And importantly, we have introduced and announced a new policy that will apply the State Department's ability to restrict and revoke visas to any individual believed to be involved in extraterritorial activities targeting perceived dissidents or journalists, trying to harass them, surveil them, harm them, or their families. Because this practice, this conduct, whether it's by Saudi Arabia or anyone else, is totally unacceptable, and we now have a new tool to push back against that.
A pariah state for what it had done.
More broadly, I would say the relationship with Saudi Arabia is an important one. We have significant ongoing interests. We remain committed to the defense of the kingdom. But we also want to make sure, and this is what the President has said from the outset, that the relationship better reflects our interests and our values. And so what we've done by the actions that we've taken is really not to rupture the relationship, but to recalibrate it, to be more in line with our interests and our values. And I think that we have to understand as well that this is bigger than any one person. This recalibration goes to the policies that Saudi Arabia is pursuing and the actions it has taken.
Elsewhere in the future, isn't this counterproductive?
And there is a very important distinction between our commitment to not engage or not support offensive activities and operations in Yemen, including through the provision of offensive weapons, and the legitimate needs of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia in terms of its own defense, something, as I said, we remain committed to. So we're reviewing these arms sales, and we're making sure that going forward, what we do provide goes to the defense of the kingdom, not its ability to prosecute offensive operations.
What message do you hope Iran gets out of the U.S. strike?
With regard to the strike in Syria, we had on multiple occasions in the last 10 days or so attacks on our people, our position, our interests that took lives and injured others. And so we had both to respond to those attacks, but also to an ongoing threat that was very clear. And so we took this action that I think was focused, proportionate, but also effective in degrading some of the capacity that the militia in question had to perpetrate new attacks, and also to be very clear, notably to Iran, that they cannot act with impunity against our people, our partners, our interests. I think you've seen today a number of very